All right, let's bring out Rob Schraub.
Oh, yeah!
So right before I walked out on stage, he let me know I left a T-shirt that he gave me last week. I didn't.
No, I just want to say, if you don't want it, I'll give it to somebody who.
Is that where you're sitting so far? Are you sitting far away from him?
I sit here every week.
Didn't we agree that for camera it's better that he sits closer to Dan?
Didn't I agree that I want to sit over by you?
Guys, why do we?
Shit,
Why do we even have rehearsals, Rob? Why do we come to rehearsal?
All right,
you guys don't know this, but we do tech rehearsals, dress rehearsals. We do a cue to cue rehearsal right before you guys get in here.
So are you guys ready to learn a new thing that I've learned in therapy?
Yeah.
Yes.
What? Oh, you guys too? The certainty.
Oh, yeah.
I have an overreactive mind, and a hypervigilant mind, and an easily startled mind. These are things that I've learned in therapy. There are symptoms of,
Like when I said you had nice hair and you freaked out.
Well, I protected myself.
From a compliment. Sorry, go ahead. Don't overreact.
I'm not going to, and here's why.
Okay.
Certainty. So, certainty. Whenever my therapist has told me, and I've already fucked it up like 3 times since she prescribed this, but at least I've noticed. Whenever I'm certain of something, I need to look at that as a warning sign.
Okay. What are you certain of right now?
I'm nothing, man.
Well,
nothing.
Give us a for instance. What's something that you can think of?
Yeah, I don't get it.
Well,
doesn't make any sense.
Well, like if you're certain, if somebody says like, nice hair, your hair looks nice, and you're certain that they're making fun of you,
right.
Then it's like it's before. See,
what if no one says that to you ever?
Well, so it doesn't matter. You could become certain of something like
Rob,
why is this tear an ice? What is that? It's a dune tube. It blew up his thigh. Oh my God, his tear blew up his thigh.
He has
it didn't blow up my thigh. It was
slow-mo atomic bomb tears.
Yeah.
You could become certain of something sitting in your apartment alone.
True.
Yeah, and probably that's actually talking to people is probably the. I'm just thinking. It's the surefire way to become uncertain, and we kind of fight that because we get rewarded for it. We think, or we stay safe. We go like, this motherfucker trying to tell me that I want my bun toasted. I've been eating this breakfast sandwich for nigh on to 5 years. I ain't never got the bun toasted. This motherfucker trying to tell me I'm supposed to. He's trying to upsell me, and then you go like, let me guess, toasting the bun costs more, and they're like. No, just thought you might like the bun toasted.
You're trying to make it nice for you,
psycho. And you're like, and then you look back and you go, oh, I was certain of something. If you had the same amount of information going through your head, you could just as easily go, oh, and does it cost more to have the bun toasted? What's the information you need?
So upspeak.
Look, this isn't for everybody. She specifically said, like, other people need to have more confidence in their certainty than you do. She said to me.
Like who?
Like anybody but me. I don't know.
Did she name names? What?
Don't you guys go to the same therapist?
Well, Troy and Bob and Eric.
Why would she name 8 billion people instead of just saying, focusing on
3?
Dan, what are you certain about right now?
Rob is undermining the show.
No. I'm gonna make a conscious effort not to do that because I listened to the show and I've been bad and I don't want to cause pain, especially you, and I don't, I have questions and I just don't get answers very often, and
All right.
I'm trying to figure it out. I'm just trying to figure it out, like the rest of y'all, man. Trying to get home. I'm like Bill Paxton in Trespass, man. I'm just trying to make it by like everybody else, man. I'm trying to make it by. I'm trying to make it by like everybody else.
Is make it by a saying?
I'm trying to make it by like everybody else.
I think you're trying to convince us that trying to make it by is an actual saying.
I'm trying to make it by.
Hitler tried to make it by.
I'm trying to make it by.
It doesn't even matter if he did or not.
I'm trying to make it by like everyone
Hitler didn't
else.
try to make it by like everybody else. He tried it in a very specific way.
That's the difference.
No, but everyone tries to make it by, and
Right.
some people think 6 million Jews are in their way.
I'm just trying to make it.
No, he thought a lot more Jews were in the way. He fell short of his mark.
That's an important thing to settle.
I guarantee you, when Hitler was in the bunker and he's about to blow him and his dog and his girlfriend or newly
What is,
wed
the
wife.
dog was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's like, I'm just a dog.
I just got here. What I gotta go to?
They tried the cyanide out on the dog to make sure the cyanide worked. They didn't want to do some bogus cyanide because he was so paranoid that he thought maybe somebody gave me some Fugazi cyanide that's just going to make you go sleepy town. I'm going to wake up in a Russian jail. And so he's like, let's make sure this is actual kill a dog, kill a Hitler cyanide. And he killed his beloved dog. One of the only things that we know that he liked was his dog.
He was thinking like that, two birds with one thing. He's like, I want to kill because he killed his whole family, right? So
no, that was Goebbels killed his whole family. He killed all the children and shit. Hitler went in and killed Eva Braun himself, but he tried it on the dog first to make sure, and he really liked that dog. I think that was probably the hardest decision he probably ever made. He was like, Ava, give me a second. I know that in 2 minutes I'm going to shoot you in the head with my Luger. But I don't want to make sure. I want to make sure that the cyanide we're taking, it's not just knock you out.
And Ava's like, you killed how many Jews? Give me a fucking break.
Kill the dog.
Kill the dog and
the dog is your problem.
Wrap it up.
The dog he's worried about.
Wrap it up.
It's the dog
man.
he's worried about.
Wrap it up. I'm just trying to get by, man. Wrap it up.
See, he just changed it. It used to be make it by. Now it's trying to get by.
Wrap it up, man. Come on. Just wrap it up. Wrap it up.
You think that?
If I vacuum this living room one more time, I'm going to kill myself.
And you think they got in a big fight where she's like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm trying to get on the dog. And she's like, why? And he's like, because I don't want it to have it turn out to hurt everybody or anyone to have to suffer. And she's like, oh, Mr. Anti-Suffering all of a sudden. And then he's like, wait, what does that mean? And she's like, oh, come on. What do you think it means?
Just give me the pill.
And he's like, wait, no, I'm not killing us until you tell me what the fuck that meant. Because I came home and told you I want to kill the Jews. And you said, that's nice, sweetie. You said, that's nice, sweetie. And don't you fucking turn your back on me now.
The Russians are at the door.
We are about to die. Are we on the same team or not?
Yes.
Just give me the pill. Just give me the pill.
It's important to me. Why doesn't anyone care about what's important to me? Hitler.
Listen, do you know what a long day I've had?
No one ever asks what I want. Anyways.
I know.
Maybe that was, you know what? Do you think Hitler had a certainty issue too?
Yeah.
So you think you have that in common? You said 8 billion other people don't have what you have, but you think probably Hitler too, right?
See, I just felt a flash of certainty that you were my enemy, and then I just let it float down a river like a lotus leaf.
Dan,
I'm not certain anymore.
Just because someone compares you to Hitler doesn't mean they're your enemy.
Exactly. What do I know? I know my uncle's ghost is here. But that's not certainty. That's just my ghost busting equipment. So the EKGs are going up.
Spencer, do you relate to that certainty issue, or do you have a whole different kind of angle?
Not with me, man, but I get what he's saying. It sounds like his therapist identified a pattern of self-defeating thinking and tried to get him to, identify it early on and intervene before it gets out of control. It seems pretty smart.
Yeah.